Hi my Pity friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jenny from the Pity Crafter and I am back with another Amazon haul. This one is gonna be two different themes. So I got some things for my classroom garden plants, and I also am doing a commissioned order of some family journals, so I got some stuff for that. Okay, so let's get started because it's a lot. So I'm going to start with these, which are they're not that many, they're many stuff. And my desk is completely full, very crowded, because I have all the stuff for the family journals that I've got commissioned. So I got this deck of cards. It says The Magic of Seeds, an inspirational deck for nature lovers by Claire Gogarty and illustrated by Prudence Rogers. So if you've been watching my other hauls, I've been trying to get more information for planting and flowers, and I thought that this one would also give me some of that. Like, what I want is basically like a card that says tomatoes, and you turn it in the back and it'll tell you like how to harvest the tomatoes and that type of thing. So I got a few. They didn't have all the plants that I have in my classroom, but so now I keep checking. So this one, I opened it so that I could, I haven't looked through it, just opened it so I could take the tape off, and saw that it has this, which I always like when they bring you a little booklet. And this one is with colors. And look, it gives you some ideas, when to sow what, and I love that. How seeds work, discovering seeds, about the author, using this deck. Love it. And so here are the cards. There's a few of them. I'm gonna take this out. And does it say how many? I don't think it says how many. Let's see in the back. It says 52. 52 cards, almost like a playing card deck, right? And so it says The Magic of Seeds, Wormwood, and it tells you the Latin name, and also known as Old Woman, Green Ginger, and Sweet Annie. And then look, oh, perfect. Sow seeds in the spring. It tells you where to plant them, how to cut them, and the magic of wormwood and what the plant is good for. So that's that one. So I'll just show you a few because now you know that it's exactly what I want. I don't have wormwood in my garden, but I do have parsley. I do have dill. So a lot of herbs. So I think that they're divided. Vervain. No, I didn't plant that one. Valerian, Savory. I did plant this one. I hope that that's how you savory or savory or savoy, I don't know. So redwort, hyssop, sage, we just planted this one. Rosemary, I just planted that one as well. And then here's more herb Robert. So these, they're lined with light green. These are lined around kind of like peachy light orange. Holly, love it. We did plant cherry, but not wild cherry. Nope. Mistletoe, hawthorn, elder, burdock, chickweed, tansy, dandelion, comfrey. I always thought dandelion was a weed, and let's get to it so that you know. But the person that helps me at work, they have a foundation, like a garden foundation, right? And a big plot and whatever. He helps us out sometimes with identifying plants or how to grow them and things like that. And he told my class and myself that dandelions, even though they are considered in some places as a weed, that you can use them in salads, the flower, and you can boil them to use them in tea. And this is also known as fairy clock and hare's lettuce. And here it says it. Fairies were thought to release the seeds from dandelions. From dandelions clocks by blowing on them. A dandelion buried in the northwestern corner of a house will bring favorable winds. So here, if you see, it's a different flower. So I'm guessing that there's different types with its sunburst yellow flower and fluffy seed head. So yeah, so the flower is what you can use, not the fluffy seed head. Okay, the dandelion is one most recognizable plants commonly seen in gardens. Seen as weed, it is usually dug up and tossed onto the compost heap, even though all parts of the plant can be used in herbal remedies in the kitchen. See, that's what I meant. Huh. It's not a weed, but it does like ultimately grow everywhere. So we found some in our garden outside. So what we did is we like picked out like half of them and left the other half. Okay, nutty. And now these are purple. Daisy. Lavender, we started growing that. Let's see, it's very hard to grow. Sunflower, we didn't grow those because they this is not the season and they'll like completely invade my classroom. Rose, I didn't know that roses could survive cold weather because we don't have them in the classroom, but I have them in my home garden and they are still up and running. And they're wild. Whoever planted them in our garden here at home, they planted them wild. Angelica, primrose. Okay, echinacea, orange. Echinacea is good for teas as well. So I like this deck. I love it. This is not really an oracle. This is like an information deck. So this will definitely go to work with me. Okay. Oops, I forgot this one. And so the next one is this. This says the Happy House Plant. 50 cards for intuitive plant care. And this is how it opens, which I like. And it does, as you can see, apparently it has some sort of drawing, the name, and some information back here. Caring for houseplants can spark a lifelong relationship with nature. So yeah, so we have houseplants. Look at this. Wouldn't that make a beautiful journal? Whoosh. Anyways, I'm keeping this, so yeah, no, not happening. Let's see if I can put this up. Can you? Nope, doesn't come off. So it stays in there. Bring this over here. It does come with a little book. Look at this little book. Oof, beautiful. You can also use this as a mini journal. Look at that, and it's colored. So tells you everything. Introduction. Seasons, pet safety, how to use the deck, the light, water and humidity, sorry, soil and nutrients, propagation. So just lots of good information, problems and pests. And then, as you can see, lots of colors. I love it already. Okay, and so these are the cards. Okay, and as you can see, this is also drawn. Ooh, I like this. It has a texture and it's very cardstocky. These are more like drawings, right? And then this is the plant that they're going to be talking about. It's called genus or genus, and this is the Latin word, and I am not going to attempt to read that. And here it says radicans, lipstick plant or lipstick vine. And then it tells you a little bit about the plant, the light, the water, epiphyte mix, epiphyte naturally grow on trees or other plants. So I guess this is, let's see, an epiphyte potting mix. Oh, that's what it means. What type of soil to use? Cuttings. Cut just below a nod. Remove lower sets of leaves before rooting in water or soil. It's a flowering plant. So see, it says here, flowering plant. So yeah, so you get a whole bunch of these. These are all house plants. Bonsai, a caladium, chlorophytum. These are grassula. I have no idea. So I'm guessing the name that we know them by will be probably. So these look like They're called hens and chicks, but they look like, oh my God, what are those? When I find out the name, I'll let you know. Genus Echeverria. It's called X imbricata, hens and chicks, indicates it's the X indicates it's a hybrid. And they grow in Central and South America, so probably lots of heat. Hens and chicks has been one of the most popular succulent. See, that's what I was trying to say, to grow. So yeah, these are succulents. Okay, see how it says bright light, direct light, and water when the top few inches of the soil are dry. See, check about once per week. Never let water sit in the rosette. Dry, no extra humidity. These plants thrive on 40% of low humidity. So yeah, we have those in the classroom, and I have them here in my garden. That's where I got them. So yeah, so look at, there's so many, you know, and they all have these things. I love it. And I love the, right, this thing. Right, so that's that. Put these back. So I don't want to take too much time, but you know, I show you just a little bit, and then, you know, you can go on. These are all Amazon, like I said, so you can go online and check for yourself what you like. Okay, take these two, and this is the last one. It's called Wild Cards, all ages, edible wild foods. Ooh, nice. And then this is the front. The marked wild food identification card game, designed for the teacher, gardener, gourmet cook, backpacker, survival expert. It has 52 cards. Okay, and so it also comes, they have a hole, so it comes with this little metal thing in case, and I will probably put them because I do have, I'll you know, I do have where to hang them in my classroom. So, okay, so here is the, oh, nope, so here we start. So here's the picture. It's called Yarrow, and then you turn it over, and oh, and it's a deck. You can play cards with it too as well. And it gives you warning, not a bulk food, used sparingly for medicinal purposes. See? And then it's edible. It tells you what is edible, the characteristics. It gives you some warnings and how to use it, and hints. So you have the winter green, the willow, wild lettuce, violets, thyme. That's just, you know, that is an herb. The entire plant you can eat, so that's good. So you have all these things. Sunflower, I hope you can see. Sumac rose. I never thought about it, but you know, I'm not a fan of growing roses because they're not pretty when they grow. It's just like there. But I never thought that I could use, now that I'm looking at this, I should have taken the, you know, the flower, the leaves, and stored them and dried them to make tea. You can make rose tea, just so that you know. Lamb's quarters, grapes. So yeah, fireweed. So you have a whole bunch. Dandelion, some things that are repeated. Clover, chamomile, berry wild. But these are good. They're small enough where we could play a game in the classroom, right? And they can learn. And I'm hoping that it tells you here, fruit from the wild may be gathered, well, designed to be used by themselves or in conjunction with Linda Runyon's book, Wildfoot's Guide. Oh, I might have to get that book. Warning, when foraging, if in doubt, do not eat it. Suitable for all card games when backs are concealed during play. So yeah, so that's that. And oops, I got it right away. So that way I don't have to, I can just take it just like this to work, you know? And the kids can use them or not use them, whatever they would like. They're not very in love with playing games. They want to listen to rap music and weird, explicit music and watch like X-rated movies. Doesn't go in. Well, maybe my husband could do it. All right. So that is for my classroom. So then I got all of these things for the commission journals. So I got these stickers. It came in a pack of 3, but they're all the same. Okay, so I already opened this one. So I'll show it to you. But you're gonna have to see it with the backing. Nope. Okay, let's use this one because it's new. Just take the whole thing out. This came, like I told you, just like this in a pack of 3. They were way too expensive for just this, just 1 sheet, but you get 3. But anyways, I got it. So it's, some of these things are foil, as you can see, but it does have a lot of different sayings that have to do with family, which is what I'm creating. Okay, so these are those. This one's already open. Then I got this pack. This is all Amazon. Has 60 sheets of family scrapbook stickers. So I like these. They're very colorful. They come in all these different colors that you can see right here. Okay, and so the top ones are the ones I already sorted them through, the ones that have the word family. So you get, I think, 4 of each. Yeah. Oh, 5 of each. Okay, so that's that one. That was kind of like a peachy color. This is a lavender color. Okay, and this is kind of like that sage green. And then you have like this kind of mustard yellow, and the words are kind of orangey. Then you have purple. I want to make sure. Oh, so these are 4. Some of them are 4, some of them are 5, I guess. Guess it depends. Pink. So these don't say family except here, happy family per se, for what I'm using. So I just put them in the back where I could maybe include a sheet in the journals or something like that. Okay, this is more, and they also have things like divided, like grandparents, father, things like that. Like this one is like girls and friends. See, very pinkish, girly friends. This is more like baby, boy, just boys, you know, best bud. See, BFF, baby boy, sweet boy. These are like brother ones. And they're green. This is just kind of random. Very Today Rocks, you know, things like that. But it's kind of orangey. And this is a light blue, like a different type of blue. And it does say family here. I didn't see that family. And here, you know, has some animals and things like that. I'm going to put this in the front as well, the family. All right, so that all came in this pack. Then I have in here, I think I put a few different packs in here, so they're not all the same. But, let's see. Yeah, right? Yeah, because some are taller than others. Yep, I think so. Anyways, so they're all like this, and you do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yep, 5 of each. Okay, so this came in 1 pack. Like these are all in the same pack. And I feel like this one. Yep, here you go. This is the different one. I did it now. This one that says thankful. My husband's watching Hallmark Christmas. Can you believe that? Movies. I'm gonna pause to get some water. Be right back. All right, I'm back. I needed water. My coffee was cold, and I don't drink black coffee cold. I don't like drink any cold coffee. I don't like it. This is the other one. So as you can see, it's basically like all family type stickers. And I needed stuff because I didn't really have, I thought I had more family stickers. I also thought I had, I don't know if I said this at the beginning or maybe when I was doing the journal flip throughs. I don't have any of those vinyl stickers that are individual. I'm gonna see if I order some really early in the morning, they'll come today so that I can add them. That say family, you know, because I like to like, you know, just add them. These I can just stick on the pages for embellishment, but I like to add extras for the people. If I can't get them in time, I'll just cut some of these, you know, around, leaving the thing, and add them. Okay. And this is the last one of this one. So even though I put them in the same bag for, you know, keeping safe, this is a different pack. These are more, these are kind of sturdier stickers, and I don't know if you can see the difference. They're not as matte. They're not shiny. They're matte, but this is super, like almost like handmade. Okay, so I got these. They're all different. I'm gonna use some of these Family Forever and things like that. Okay, so those are those. I also got this. I'm thinking about folding it and putting it in there because the journals are too small that I'm making. They're only 5.5 by 4.5. And as you can see, this is a long sheet. But it is kind of like a family tree kind of sheet, like information. And since they're gonna have you know, family gathering, maybe it could be cute for them to go around and get information from their family members. So it's a family group sheet here, and then see, you can get all this information. So I might just fold it and put it in. You get, I think, 100 sheets. Yep, that's what it said, 100 sheets, all of these. And this would be the front, and this would be the back. And then the last thing that I have, trying to go quickly because my husband is making breakfast today. And so I know that it'll be ready soon. The last thing that I have for you is I got this. I usually buy from Echo Park, the company per se, but I needed it now, and Echo Park takes a little time. So I got this Echo Park kit. It says I Love Family by Lori Whitlock. And this is their cardstock. Their paper is cardstocky and double-sided. After I got it, now that I open it, etc., I'm kind of bummed because it doesn't have a lot of things that say family. It says like nice sayings, but not family. But I'm gonna try to use it anyways. And it comes with all this stuff. So let's go through it really quickly. So this is the sticker sheet. Hopefully you can see that. So I already used a few stickers here for the journals that I'm making, but yeah, this is the sticker sheet. And as you can see, like one here says family memories. That's cool. Here is we are forever family, but there's not a lot of family fun stickers. These are the embellishments or the cut aparts. And the same thing here. This one says family, but not a lot. So I'm using Project Life cards that say family, and I don't think I have enough. So I will probably, you know, sort them out with that. These are the bigger cut aparts. These are 4x6. This is kind of the strips, you know, like family memories. I could use that, things like that. Oops, I didn't show you the backs. This is the back of the strips. How crazy am I? It's because I don't, when I have embellishments, I don't think of the backs. I don't use that page. Like, I'll use it for the cut aparts. This is the back of these small cut aparts, and this is the back. It's very, 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 very hard to see. It's like a beige, but it does have a design, almost like a snowflake. Sorry. Okay, you have this one with this back. This one I like to make journal cards with. These are cute. Right, like that. I don't know, I might use the pages, I'm not sure. This one, if I run out of pages that I like. I like the family tree, I always have. That's very neutral, so this one I might use for pages. This one's cute too, with the camera. That's cute. I hope you guys can see. These are all 12 by 12, just in case you can't see the whole page. This one. Okay. And I think this is the last one. Yep. They do have this at echopark.com. Okay, the echopark.com at on their website original. It's just the Echo Park. If you want free shipping, it's like standard shipping, which can take like between 2 weeks to 3 weeks to get to you. So if you want to expedite it, you got to pay more. And Amazon, again, you know, Prime, if you have Prime, then you can get things faster. But I actually am waiting on two packages from their company that I already ordered. All right, guys, so that is that stash. I still have a Halloween one. I don't know if I'll do an unboxing of that. Halloween has come and passed. I might if I have time. If you like my hauls, if you like my content, please hit like. If you like today's video, if you would like to continue watching these type of videos, please subscribe to my channel. I looked last night, and currently I'm at 200 subscribers. If I get to 1,000 subscribers, it's better for me. I can start getting affiliates and that type of thing. So please definitely spread the word. Subscribe. If you are a subscriber, it'll give you alerts when I do have new content coming out. And that's it for me for today, or for right now. Until next time, my pretty friends. Bye.